everybody, and welcome to another episode of Life Stripes with Kathy and Duke.
Hello, everybody. Kathy, let me tell you. Today I was looking at the internet, right?
Yes.
So I was on the internet and I was like, what are we going to talk about today? And I was looking at, well, you know what? Our last episode went really well and everybody seemed to enjoy relationships and stuff like that. So I said, well, what are some of the best ways to make a relationship work? So I found something on the internet and I really want to talk about it today, right? It's the 10 steps to make a relationship, a romantic relationship work.
Fair enough.
Right?
Let's do this.
So number one is participate with free and open communication.
Okay. And
Right?
how do we go about doing that without offending people?
You talk to your partner.
Yes.
Yeah, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your loved ones. You communicate. You have a conversation every day.
You're fully transparent, right? The
Right.
good, the bad, and the ugly, I think. And that's sometimes the issue is that a lot of people only want to hear the good stuff. They don't
Right.
want to hear the bad stuff about themselves,
Exactly.
right? And then it's also the way that the message is delivered.
Exactly.
Right?
Right?
So if you're going to communicate something, you have to communicate it constructively and respectfully. This is very, very important because it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
It is. And here's the thing. I think the most important thing is to, just like you said, be very transparent, but talk about everything without holding back. So even if you don't like something about your partner, I think they should know.
Absolutely.
I mean, a lot of the times, we go into a relationship and, we in the very beginning, we have so much wonderful conversation. Then we get into the relationship and it's like, we become mute.
Yes.
Right. So a lot of things you may do. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. Maybe it will pass. Maybe I can change you. Maybe I can't. Right?
Yes.
But you stop talking to each other.
Yeah.
And I think if you keep practicing that open communication, I agree with that one.
Yeah, I definitely agree with it. And I think that it should almost be not a chore, but it's something that you are very cognizant of in your relationship. And it's something that you make a priority in the relationship.
100%.
Yeah. Every day you come home from work or, at any point in time, whether it's just before you go to bed, it's check in, it's making sure that everybody's okay. And you share the good, the bad, and the ugly, not just about everybody else that you've interacted with today, but it's also about, hon, I just didn't like when you did X, Y, and Z. Right. And you talk. You genuinely talk.
Can I say, I remember being in a relationship a long time ago, and I always play dominoes. Like, I love dominoes.
Yeah.
I'm Jamaican. I love dominoes.
I gotcha.
Right? And every Friday night, I would play dominoes with my boys. Nonstop.
Yes.
Nonstop. The girlfriend had no issues. Right? And then as soon as we got like really, really serious, all of a sudden it was a problem.
Dominoes became a problem.
But I was doing that from the beginning and there was no issue.
Yeah.
Right?
So this actually leads me into our second point. So this is our second, way to keep your relationship strong, a romantic relationship strong, is cultivate shared interests. Right. So
100%.
if your girlfriend isn't into dominoes, then you better find something that she is into and you better share it with her, because otherwise it doesn't work. If you're always off doing your own thing, that poses problems.
I can't lie. I'm bad at doing that.
Oh, here we go.
So anybody that knows me, I often do my own thing.
Yeah.
So I you know what? It's just something that I do, and I'm aware of it. I know people don't like it, but like, it is something that I can say that I often go and do my own thing a lot.
Well, I mean, at least you're aware of it,
yes,
right? You're aware of it, and it's something that you can.
I don't know if it belongs on the list. I think we should. I honestly think we should take that one off the list.
It definitely needs to belong on the list, because I find that, and I've been guilty of it too, where at the beginning of a relationship, and it's funny, we'll always go back to the beginning of a relationship when everything is wonderful. Why is it wonderful? It's wonderful because you're very accommodating. Right.
Okay.
So your interests all of a sudden gel together. They mesh together. She may have been at Domino's a couple of times and she was hanging out, like you said, and, hanging and laughing and having a great old time. And then as the relationship progresses, it became a burden in the relationship, and it was taking you away.
And I'm going to be devil's advocate here, because sometimes I honestly really enjoy just doing things by myself.
And that's fair.
Right. And sometimes, sorry, ladies, I don't want you there.
Yeah. But that's also fair. But that's why you have to cultivate shared interests.
Exactly.
So whether it's, movie night, and hopefully you're into the same kind of movies,
movie night.
Right? And if you're not into the same kinds of movies, then you do have to compromise a bit. Or maybe it's working out. Okay. It's something you can do together.
I can do that.
Yes, right. So there's always something.
Domino's, you're not coming.
No, and that's fine. That is totally fine. That you don't have to do everything together, because I don't believe in that either.
Right.
But there has to be something where you can come together at least once a week, a date night or whatever the case may be.
Right.
If you're both foodies or whatever it is, but you have to have shared interests, because if you're literally two ships in the night passing all the time, it's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Okay, well, here's one thing that I'm really good at.
Yeah, let me hear it.
Right? Number 3, ladies and gentlemen, keep in touch with your partner daily.
Yes.
Right?
Very important.
There really shouldn't be days where you don't talk. I mean, we are in an era where social media, text messaging, WhatsApp, pigeons, if you want to.
Pigeons?
Pigeons.
What?
But no, I mean, there's really no reason why we can't stay in contact each and every day.
Yes.
To say either good morning, good night, how are you doing? Let's have a conversation during lunch. What free time do you have? I'll call you during that time. Just to,
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be long conversations either. And it could be that simple text message like, oh, babe, I'm thinking about you, or whatever the case may be. How is your day going?
Exactly.
Because even if you're not living together, right? If you're living together, you're going to see each other in the morning. And even if you do see each other in the morning or at night, still checking in during the day is a great idea.
Exactly. So, I mean, and that's something I do all the time. Like I will stay in touch all the time. Yeah. So, I mean, that's not a hard one for me.
I think that's nice. And I know the ladies, we really like it.
Yes.
It's nice.
Yes. Ladies always love that.
Yeah, I think we do, because life gets busy, and I want to know that you're thinking about me at any random point in the day.
And that's the thing. I mean, if you try going, like, for a guy, you try going 2 days and not call your woman, you in trouble. Right? You'll be in the doghouse. Get the couch ready.
Right. You know get the couch. You're not even invited over. What are you talking about? And if you live together, then that's true. Find a friend's house to go sleep at.
Exactly. Right?
Yes.
But if you live together, you're on the couch.
Yeah, you're definitely on the couch. Right? And that lends to our next point. We're just going to keep segueing into our next points here, is pay attention to the small stuff.
Yes.
Right. This I think is really, really important, because there are a lot of little things, and I wrote some notes here, is that you need to avoid also getting angry at little things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if your partner, I don't know, it doesn't want to do dishes tonight.
Yeah.
That is not something really to get offended about, as far as I'm concerned. And it's a bigger picture. Okay. So I don't really know if this is getting, paying attention to the small stuff, but like making coffee, for example.
Right. Okay.
Right. That's more
or doing something that your woman likes.
Yeah.
Right. Like she may have not told you, but you just, you've observed.
Yes.
She does something maybe every Tuesday. Maybe you come home and you surprise her with that latte from Starbucks or something like that. Right.
Yes. That's more so. Yes. That makes more sense.
I would say that's more paying attention to the smaller details.
Yes.
I think with men, and yes, guilty. Maybe sometimes I forget to do certain small things, right? Because again, I'm not saying every man, but sometimes we don't do a good enough job of paying attention to those smaller details,
right?
Or even recognizing, hey, you know what? She really likes that treat or that latte or something. Maybe I should just take a whim and go and get it for her or something like that. So I mean, and I don't think I'm the only guy that does that, but yeah, I think you're bang on for saying that, because that is something that we should all get better at.
Absolutely. And no, it's true. And also, if you know that your girl, I don't know, is into certain type of hair products or whatever the case may be, it's even if just you see these things and you pick them up and it's like, I thought this is something that you could use. It's the small things, because you know that this is something she uses. This is something that she will use and enjoy using, or whatever the case may be. Right. And I don't know what the hell I'm talking about anymore.
No, but here's the thing. I don't want people to think that, hey, you got to go spend money or spend $1 million to do all of this stuff. It could be it could be something so tiny, so minute that your lady's just really going to be like, wow, I really like that. Or and vice versa. I mean, guys like little things too. Yes. So if maybe you see a pair of socks that he may like, Stance,
I agree.
Dwayne Wade socks. I don't know. Those are my favorite. But pick it up for your man.
Yeah, and if you know that she likes some vodka in her coffee, then do it. What's the problem?
And then after you do all those things, ladies,
here we go.
Number 5.
I'm almost afraid.
Number 5.
What's number 5?
Compliment each other.
Yes, compliment each other. Compliment each other is also very, very important.
Yeah. I mean, if your woman looks good, let her know she looks good.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And ladies do the same.
Exactly. If your man look good, let him know he looks good. I mean, both ways. We both like attention.
Yeah.
Right? Some more than others, but
yes. Yeah.
We both like attention. So definitely, like if I see somebody and they look good, hey, you look good in that outfit right there. I really like this. You know, your hair looks nice.
Stop it.
No, I'm just,
Yes.
People.
And
people
then,
need to
ladies,
do
you see what I just did there? It's like, oh, stop it. Just say thank you.
Right.
Right? I know we forget to just say thank you and just be okay with the compliment, right?
Yeah,
it's easy for us to give compliments, and I know that's for a lot of people. It's easy for us to give compliments.
Yeah.
It is hard to take, but we like it, and you have to own that.
You have to own that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of times, again, you can get very stagnant in your relationship, and the things that you used to do in the beginning, you stop doing.
Yes.
Right? So those compliments stop coming.
Yes.
Because now you're so used to seeing your lady. Your lady looks good, but it's not that bright star as it was before when you first met her or when you first met him.
Well, it's not that it's not a bright star. I think it's always going to be a bright star. Just you're just used to it.
You're just used to it. You got comfortable.
You become complacent with it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Definitely. And listen, there's times when you may think you're looking all fabulous or you're doing something where you expect a compliment and you don't get it, and it's okay. It's okay.
Yes.
It's okay.
Unless you're a Virgo and you want it.
Oh, stop. Unless you're a Virgo man. Oh my goodness. And then laughing together.
Exactly. And that's why I said that. It made her laugh, right?
Yes, because that was funny.
But that's number 6.
That is number 6, laughing together. Huge. Because here's the funny thing is that we have friends that we talk to all the time and we laugh with our friends, but then we go home and we're so serious with our partner.
Yes.
Right?
And why do we do that?
I don't know. I don't know
either. Like, why do you come home, you sit on the couch, you're like, okay, click.
Yeah.
More recently now, everybody's just on their phone.
Yeah.
You come home and you're on your phone.
Yes.
Right. So
it's true.
They're again going back to communication.
Yeah.
The lack of communication. You're so
busy
on your phone. You're busy on your phone.
Yeah.
Right. So the laughter is just, or you're laughing to yourself because you saw something funny.
Right. And you should share it, and then you enjoy the moment, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is our reality now. We are social media people, and there's always going to be something crazy and outlandish on any form of social media at this point in time, and so share it with your partner.
Exactly.
Share it during the day with your partner if you can.
Yes.
Right? Why not?
Yes. I get those major hypes all the time. I share them all the time. Major hype just makes me laugh all the time. And White Yachty, so big up to those guys.
Oh gosh.
I'm doing a plug.
I was just gonna say, I'm like, listen. Yes, so definitely laughter, I think, is huge. And it really does, it's an endorphin thing, to be honest with you. Laughing is an endorphin, it's an endorphin booster, and it's a feel-good thing. So if you can get laughing with your partner, I think it's golden.
Scientifically proven, though, laughter actually reduces stress.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
Not to get all medical on you, but it actually really does.
100%.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
So laugh, people. Laugh. No straight face.
Oh my God, you're ridiculous.
Come home with your straight face and you're just vexed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Who wants to see that? Who wants to deal with that?
Right.
Leave the problems outside.
Exactly. Leave it at work.
Leave it at work.
Leave
if
it
you can.
At work.
Yeah, definitely. So what's next on our list here?
Well, express appreciation.
I like that.
Express number 7. Express appreciation.
Appreciation.
Appreciate your loved ones, your partners, your kids.
Yes.
Your dog, if you got one.
Yes.
Express your appreciation.
And it really...
the things that people do for you, big or small, but appreciate.
Yes.
Show that appreciation.
I even do that with my kids.
You have to.
You say if your kids do something amazing, they want to know that they've done something great and mommy's happy. Mommy, did I do that really well? I'm like, absolutely. Yes. That was phenomenal. Thank you so much.
Express that. No, definitely.
Right.
And I think, honestly, it should be done with your kids. You're teaching them good manners.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? So we got to do it with each other so we could do it with our kids. It's just custom.
Yes. And in a relationship, of course, when you are expressing appreciation, then the person wants to do more for you because they recognize that you are seeing them and you are seeing effort, and that's important.
And it goes to say that you value
100%.
Right? You value that person.
Definitely.
You value what they've done for you. You value their time that they spent, because sometimes that appreciation comes with a lot of back end hardship that maybe you didn't see that they did to get you whatever it is that they did, or that latte, or whatever they did.
No, right? So I absolutely
appreciate
agree.
100%.
Yes, that's yeah. I like that. I like that one. I like that one a lot.
That was number 7.
Yes. Yeah. Because a lot of men they just think that we women just do everything. And I'm going to say this out loud. Okay. I got to say this. Give me a second here. Because you know what? I think a lot of women, we go out of our way and do things, and maybe it looks really easy. we make things look easy. That's just who we are. We're built that way.
Yes,
and I think a lot of guys, this is where the whole, we feel neglected sometimes, or not neglected, but just taken advantage of, because we do. And guys are like, okay, well, that's what you do. I didn't ask you to do it or whatever. Wrong response.
Or we say, oh, that was easy.
Yeah.
Like, really?
No.
That didn't look so hard.
We make it look easy, people.
And again, guilty. I've done it. I've unappreciated. Right, so I know people are watching. You know what I mean? Though Duke has never done that.
Yeah, right. No, but honestly, call you out.
Yeah, you can call me out. Call me out for sure, 100%. But I found this on the internet. I do think it works. I want to start doing it myself. So here, I'm listening and learning to my own words.
Yes,
myself.
Yes. And so when you happen to get into an argument because, ladies, you're feeling underappreciated, what do we have to do? Resolve the arguments on the same day.
I fully believe that.
That is our point number 8.
I fully believe that. Anybody that knows me knows that I don't really like to argue. That, I'm not a big fan of arguing. No. And if we do get an argument or a tiff or we're upset with each other, I always try to resolve it that day.
Yes.
And I never go to bed angry.
No.
Like, I just
there's
can't,
no point.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and sometimes people hate that because they want to bring it to the next day.
They want to duke it out constantly. And it's like, why say what you have to say? I say what I have to say. And if our relationship is strong enough that these little disagreements or I call them debates, really, I try not to say the word argument, because an argument just insinuates that, I'm trying to be right. And I just want to be happy. We all know that's that saying, right? Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? Exactly. And I want to be happy. So it's little debates, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And as long as it is done respectfully, as long as you're expressing your opinion respectfully, you can agree to disagree. It is 100%. What it is. I do that all the time, but a lot of times, again, misery likes company. So, people want to carry it on. But I think if we could follow that rule where it's like, you have that argument, but you resolve it within that same day. Within the same day. And it's healthy for you. Once again, stress. Stress kills people. But again, I will say that is one of them that is easier said than done. It is easier said than done because we don't practice it enough. Some people. I live by this, to be very honest with you. I am the type of person, and I think this lends to your point of that people do, sometimes they don't want to duke it out and carry it into the next day because they want to be right. And also because I think there is something in us that just wants you to know, do you understand where I'm coming from? Do you understand? Even though you're saying you understand, do you really understand? And it's like, you know what? I just want you to say what you need to say, know that I've received it. I may not agree with you 100%, but I hear you. Yes. And that is it. You know what's funny though? Have you ever been in an argument with somebody and they always have to have the last word? That's the point. Doesn't matter. Yeah, into the next day, have the last point. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter if you say sorry they have to say something. Because they don't feel that you've heard them. Yes. It doesn't end. Yes, but it's like, and maybe I come across a bit sarcastic at times because I'm just done listening. And I'm like, I'm over this. Why are you still carrying on? Yeah, I'm 100% sarcastic. 100%. Yeah. I think that actually makes people mad. That's my point. Yes. Yeah, I think that even it's like I'm putting gasoline on that flame. Yeah. They just can't accept that you're not taking me serious. Right. They can't accept I'm just done. I'm just done with the argument. Like, I'm done. Yeah. And I'm not done in a bad way. No, I heard you. Yeah. I'm good. Good. Let's move on. Let's keep moving. Oh gosh, we are a bit ridiculous, but okay. Yes. And then after that, you move on to number 9. What's number 9 now? Number 9 is do things just because. Just because. Just because. Yep. Like, okay. Perfect example. Let me hear. And this may piss some people off, and that's okay. Mm-hmm. We can argue about it. We can debate about it. It's fine. I'm gonna call it out from now. Valentine's Day. Okay. I do not believe in Valentine's Day. I do not believe that I have to wait until February 14th to go buy my girl some chocolate. Right. Or whatever. But you just said, I do not believe I have to wait. Right. You never have to wait. Exactly. It is just an action. No, but yes, of course you're going to do it just because. But Valentine's Day is almost an energy thing where everybody in the world, even if you don't do it just because on a regular basis, everybody in the world comes together and shows love for someone. And it really just boils down to energy. Hate it. You're so anyway. And so I mean I'm gonna have to argue that we will debate the Valentine's Day point. Cash grab. But it is a cash grab, and I'm not saying it's not. But once again, it's an energy thing. I just do it. I will buy you
anything just because. I don't need to wait for a special day.
So on February 14th, just because, just do it. Why not?
You ain't getting nothing.
So then see, and this is where the argument ensues, because now you're going out of your way, right, to just be defiant, and that is a problem, people. Yeah. Right.
But we'll get over it and resolve it in the same day.
Mm-hmm. Well, guess what? Point number 10 is give affection and physical contact. Nope. Not on Valentine's Day, clearly.
Well, I mean, you can give affection on any day. You know, it doesn't necessarily just need to be on Valentine's Day.
So on okay, so right? keep talking. Let me hear you dig this hole.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't mind giving affection on any day, but Valentine's Day, all I'm saying is that I don't think that you need to buy somebody something or take them out on that day just because it's that day.
And you don't need to.
Right? I may not get affection on that day, but...
You better believe that one, I'm sure. I don't know who you're dating, but yes, it probably won't happen. She probably might. You probably may not sleep that night because she's going to carry the argument into the next day. Oh my goodness.
We just going to disagree on that one because
we're going to agree to
Valentine's
disagree.
Day to me is just always I've never liked it.
You've never liked it because people are telling you should be doing something.
Yeah, I guess I'm defiant.
Oh, brother.
Tell me what to do.
Okay, so ladies, Duke Robinson here. Introducing. Good luck with that one.
You know what I mean? I don't need no heart and chocolate.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't even like chocolate.
Yeah. That doesn't mean she doesn't. Who cares about what you like? It's about her. That's what Valentine's Day is about. It's about the ladies.
I mean, don't worry, honey. I'm comfy on the couch.
Yeah, by yourself. Right. Anyhow, now we're just getting into foolish land.
Right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. We have our next episode, and we've held on to this one particular point in terms of how to keep a long, strong relationship going, because we feel it is so important to talk about that it's going to get its own episode, and it is...
Speaking your love language. Ooh. What is your love language? And that's what we're going to talk about, because I think it's important that if you're not speaking the same love language, then chances are your relationship may not work.
Yes.
I don't know. What do you think?
Or not.
Stay tuned for our next episode of Life Stripes with Kathy and Duke. And guys, remember, click on the bell, subscribe, and like our channel. And we are out.
Take care.